Aloha, welcome to Kaleo Sports, where we bring you everything sports related here at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I'm Keola Kaluhi'okalani, and I'm joined today by former UH running back Nate Ilawa. How's it going, Nate?
Good, man. I'm doing good.
Thank you for joining us today. Lots going on lower campus around the football program. Head coach Norm Chow relieved of his duties earlier this week. Chris Naiole replaced him as interim head coach. Some fans saying, it was long overdue. Other fans saying maybe Coach Chow should have been given the opportunity to finish out the season for the boys. What's your take on the timing of all of these moves?
I don't think there's ever a perfect timing when somebody's getting fired or relieved of duties, but I do think it was going to happen. Now I think it gives a university an opportunity to find the next one for the job, as well as recruiting goes. There might be some players on the fence where it comes to them being curious on who the next coach may be. Next coach may be when they're deciding to go to the mainland or just stay home. So I think that gives Hawaii an advantage, as a school moving forward.
Awesome. And if anything, there's a lot of buzz around the program. You can't go anywhere, grocery store, down the street. Everybody's talking about who the next coach is going to be. But there's still 4 games to be played. Chris Naiole, not a lot of experience as a collegiate coach, just a handful of years under Coach Norm Chow. Now he's the head guy. What are your expectations for him and the team for the remainder of the season?
Well, for the team and him, I think they're going to gain experience. Him being put in this situation will allow him to gain this experience, in this type of situation. He's probably not sleeping much. He's going through a lot of things. But, as well as the players, for those that are coming back next year, they'll have opportunity to sort of, showcase what they can do and bring to the table for the next coaching staff, whether it's Chris or whoever maybe getting the job. But at the same time, seniors can finish strong. There's no bowl game on the line or anything like that, so this is really going to test a lot of their intestinal fortitude on being able to stick to their goals and to perform.
Yeah, and one of the things that Chris has reiterated, like you said, it's almost like an interview. Coaching staff moving forward, whether or not they're going to be able to stay or they're going to move on. Players for the incoming staff, it's a constant interview for these boys. Their first test on the road this weekend, Saturday at UNLV. What's it going to take for the boys to walk away with a win on Saturday?
I think just a lot of effort. A lot of things Chris was talking about. He's not going to really change much schematically. I think he's going to bring the best out of the kids as far as effort goes, to finish plays, to finish the quarter, and ultimately finish the game. And that's what it's going to take to win. That's every week. And even more so now with all the changing and things going on. They could find some something good in a victory. Finishing out at UNLV and the rest of the 3 games. So I think just a lot of finishing. A lot of a change of attitude, going out there and, playing for each other and just finishing plays.
This guy made a lot of big plays when he was here at UH. There's a reason why they call him Nasty Nate. Thank you for joining us today. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. at UNLV. You can catch that broadcasted live on ESPN Radio 1420 AM. I'm Keola. This is Nate. Special thanks to UH Productions for helping us put this on. Aloha.